Any function of this form can be regarded as f of x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Integration of x power n dx is x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus integration constant. Integration of x into dx is x square by 2, that is x power 1 is x power 1 plus 1 by 2. Similarly, if you have t, it is t power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1. Hello everyone, a warm welcome to one and all. This is your Shruti ma'am lecturing in Vidyashram, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. So in the last session, we have discussed integration by substitution of the type 2. Here in this session, we are going to learn the same integration by substitution of type 3. So here you can see you have a function with some index or power and you have its derivative also. Whenever a function along with its derivative is in this form, you can write the function in the form of f of x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c, where c is the integration constant. Let me take an example. Suppose you have e power x root of e power x plus 1 into dx. Now, clearly, I can say this is of the form f of x to the power n f dash of x. Take e power x plus 1 as some t. Then how you can write this? E power x into dx is equal to dt. So replace the integral with the parameter t. Then it becomes, in the place of e power x dx, you can write dt. And in the place of e power x plus 1, you can write this as root t. So this becomes t to the power 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2 plus c, or you can write it as 2 by 3. What is the value of t we have taken? That is e power x plus 1 to the power 3 by 2 plus c. This is how we can write. So now you can see here our f of x is the function to the power is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 plus 1 is 3 by 2. Similarly, in the denominator, it is 1 by 2 plus 1, 3 by 2. So, any function of this form can be regarded as f of x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Let me take one more example. Suppose I take integration of x 3x square plus 5 into dx. So now put 3x square plus 5 is equal to some t, then derive it. It becomes 2 into 3x plus 0 into dx is equal to dt. Or I can write 6x dx is equal to dt. Now in the integration I have x and dx. So shift that, x into dx is equal to dt by 6. Replace it now, the value becomes, so in the place of 3x square plus 5, I can write t. So t and here dt by 6. Take 1 by 6 outside, it is t into dt, which is 1 by 6 t square by 2 plus c. Because integration of x into dx is x square by 2, that is x power 1 is x power 1 plus 1 by 2. Similarly, if you have t, it is t power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1. So, which becomes 2 divided by 2. So, clearly you can write this as 1 by 12 3x square plus 5 whole square plus c. So, look here, if you take this as f of x, what is the power of f of x? It was 1. Then according to the formula, you have 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1, that is 2. So here 2, so here 2. Now since you have 6 here, it is multiplied with 6 and the factor becomes 1 by 12. Like this, a function and its derivative is in this form. You will get the value in the form of f of x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c. Here also, few functions are considered in other parameter t, and the change in dt can be replaced with dx into some other values. Let's look at the problems now. First one we have 2x plus 3 x square plus 3x plus 5 whole to the power 3 by 2. So I can Consider this as f of x. If my value is this is f of x, the answer should be in the form of f of x to the power n plus 1 by 2. So let us evaluate this first. Put x square plus 3x plus 5 is equal to t. Derive the equation, it is 2x plus 3 into dx is equal to dt. Now 2x plus 3 into dx can be written as dt and this can be written as t. So the equation becomes t to the power 3 by 2 into dt. So we know that integration of x power n dx is x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus integration constant. Similarly, you have t with respect to d. So therefore, this becomes t to the power 3 by 2 plus 1 divided by 3 by 2 plus 1 plus c. So which is 5 by 2. So therefore, t to the power 5 by 2 and here it is again 5 by 2 plus c. I'll write 5 by 2 as 2 by 5. What is the value of t I have taken? It is x square plus 3x plus 5 whole to the power 5 by 2 plus c. This is the value of the given integral. Next question, 1 by x log x whole cube dx. So let's take log x as t. If you take log x as t, then derive it. What is derivative of log x? 1 by x into dx is equal to dt. So therefore here the integral becomes 1 by x dx can be replaced with dt and here it is t cube. So when you integrate this is t cube plus 1 divided by 3 plus 1 plus c, which becomes t to the power 4 by 4 plus c. So what is t? I have taken it as log x. So 1 by 4 you can take it outside plus c whole to the power 4. So this is the given value. Next question, root x plus 1 whole cube divided by root x into dx. Let us substitute root x plus 1 is equal to some parameter. Derive it. Derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. So therefore it is 1 by 2 root x dx is equal to dt. Now I need 1 by root x into dx. So 1 by root x into dx becomes 2 into dt. Shift 1 by root x dx as 2 into and this is root x plus 1 which becomes t dt. So this is the value which I will get. Let's keep 2 outside. Then it is t cube into dt. So into t to the power 4 by 4 plus c cancels. What is t we have taken? It is root x plus 1. So root x plus 1 whole to the power 4. Here we have a constant half plus integration constant c. Next question, e power x plus 2 to the power 5 by 2 dx. Let us take e power x plus 2 is equal to t. Derive it. Derivation of e power x is e power x. Constant is 0. So therefore it is e power x dx is equal to dt. Now replace the value. It becomes e power x dx can be written as dt. Here we can replace t to the power 5 by 2. Again x to the power n form. So the value becomes t to the power 5 by 2 plus 1 divided by 5 by 2 plus 1 plus c. So which becomes t to the power 7 by 2 by 7 by 2 plus c. Or you can write 2 by 7. The value of t is e power x plus 2 whole to the power 7 by 2 plus c. So this is again 5 by 2 means 5 by 2 plus 1 form. Next one, 5 divided by x into 3 plus 2 log x whole power 5 into dx. Let us put 3 plus 2 log x is equal to t. Now derive the equation. This is 0. 2 into log x is 2 into 1 by x dx is equal to dt. I don't need any 2 here, so let me shift 1 by x dx is equal to 2 into dt. But here in the numerator I have 5 by x into dx. So therefore multiply 5 on both sides. If you multiply 5 on both sides, you will get 5 by x dx is equal to 5 2s are 10 into dt. Now replace 5 by x dx as 10 dt and 3 plus 2 log x as t. So the equation becomes 10 into dt whole divided by t whole to the power 5. Keep 10 outside, then t can be written as minus 5 dt. So integration of minus 5 is nothing but t to the power minus 5 plus 1 minus 5 plus 1 into dt, which becomes 10 into, here it is t to the power minus 4 by minus 4 dt. Cancels, 2 2s are, 2 5s are. The value I can write it as minus 5 by 2 into 1 by t to the power 4. No need of dt here. So plus c and here it is plus c. What is t we have taken? We have taken as 3 plus 2 log x. So therefore the value becomes minus 5 by 2 into 1 by 3 plus 2 log x whole power 4 plus c. So this is the integral value. Next one, 2 by x log of x whole square. So put log x is equal to t. Then 1 by x dx is equal to dt. But here I need 2 by x. So therefore multiply 2 on both sides. This becomes 2 by x dx is equal to 2 into dt. Let's substitute here. The equation becomes t square into dt. Also we have 2 here. So take 2 outside. It is t square into dt. Integration of t square is t cube by 3. Because it is 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 plus integration constant 2 by 3 t cube plus c. So 2 by 3, what is t we have taken? That is log x whole cube plus c. Next one, cos square x into sin x dx. So here put cos x as t. Then what is derivative of cos x? It is minus sin x. So minus sin x dx is equal to dt. I need only sin x dx, which becomes minus dt. So therefore the equation become, here it is t square and sin x dx is minus dt. Take minus outside, it is t square into dt, which becomes minus t cube divided by 3 plus c, or minus cos x whole cube, or you can write it as cos cube x by 3 plus c. Next question, sin cube x cos x. Let us take integral value. Integral of sin cube x cos x dx. So here put sin x is equal to t. Then differentiation of sin x is cos x into dx is equal to dt. So if you write here cos x dx is dt, sin x can be replaced. So the value becomes t cube into dt. What is integration of t cube? It is t to the power 4 divided by 4 plus c. What is t we have taken? That is sin x. So the value becomes sin x whole to the power 4 divided by 4 plus c. This is the integral value. Next question, we have cos x divided by 1 plus sin x whole cube. Take the integration of cos x divided by 1 plus sin x whole cube into dx. So put 1 plus sin x is equal to t. Then cos x dx is equal to dt. Replace it. Cos x dx is dt, 1 plus sin x is t. So the value becomes dt divided by t cube. So which becomes integration of t to the power minus 3 into dt. So that is equal to t to the power minus 3 plus 1 minus 3 plus 1 plus c, which is, I can write this as minus 1 by 2 and t to the power minus 2 plus c. What is t we have taken? We have taken it as 1 plus sin x whole to the power minus 2 plus c, or I can write this as minus 1 by 2 into 1 plus sin x whole square plus c. So this is the antiderivative or the integral value of the given function. Next, sin 2x divided by 1 plus sin square x. So put 1 plus sin square x is equal to t. Derive it. It is 2 sin x. First derivative of sin square, which becomes 2 sin. Then derivative of sin is cos x into dx is equal to dt. So here 2 sin x cos x is nothing but sin 2x dx is equal to dt. Now take the integration of sin 2x root of 1 plus sin square x dx. So here sin 2x dx can be written as dt and 1 plus sin square x can be written as t. So it is root t into dt. Root t is nothing but t to the power half, which becomes t to the power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2. That is half plus 1 by half plus 1, which is 3 by 2. So I can write this as 2 by 3 t to the power 3 by 2 plus c, or 2 by 3. What is t? 1 plus sin square x. So 1 plus sin square x. So plus c. This is the integral value. So here 3 by 2 power. Next question. Secant square x plus secant x tan x. Let us take this secant x plus tan x. Now secant x plus tan x is equal to t. Derive. Derivation of secant x is secant x tan x. Tan x is secant square x into dx is equal to dt. Let us take the integration of this secant square x plus secant x tan x whole divided by secant x plus tan x whole to the power 3 by 2 into dx. Now secant square x plus secant x tan x into dx can be replaced as dt, and secant x plus tan x can be taken as 3 by 2 power. So the value becomes dt whole divided by t to the power 3 by 2. So check it now. This is t to the power minus 3 by 2 into dt, which becomes t to the power minus 3 by 2 plus 1 minus 3 by 2 plus 1 plus c. So minus 3 by 2 plus 1 means minus half. So here it is t to the power minus half divided by minus half plus c. So 2 I can write, it becomes minus 2. T to the power minus half means secant x plus tan x plus tan x to the power minus half plus c. If you shift minus half to the denominator, it becomes plus half, or you can write the value as minus 2 divided by root of secant x plus tan x plus c. Because half means square root, so when you shift to the denominator, it becomes to the power half. You can also write it in under the square root also. Next question. 1 minus sine 2x divided by x plus cos square x whole square. So here put x plus cos square x is equal to some t. So derivative of x is 1. Cos square becomes first 2 cos x. Derivative cos x is minus sin x. So I will write here minus sin x into dx is equal to dt. So in the place of 1 minus 2 cos x sin x, I can replace this with sin 2x into dx is equal to dt. Let us take the integral value of this. Integration of 1 minus sin 2x divided by x plus cos square x whole square into dx. So replace this with dt and this with t square. So which becomes t to the power minus 2 into dt, which becomes t to the power minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1, minus 2 plus 1 is again minus 1 plus c. Or you can write this as minus 1 by t plus c, or minus 1 divided by, what is t we have taken? X plus cos square x plus c. So this is the value of the given integral. Next one, 1 by 2 root x minus 1 to the power 2 by 5 into dx. So let's take root x minus 1 is equal to t. So derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x, here it is 0, into dx is equal to dt. Replace the values. So 1 by 2 root x into dx can be written as dt, and root x minus 1 can be written as t to the power 2 by 5. So which becomes t to the power minus 2 by 5 into dt. Now apply the integral value. So which becomes t to the power minus 2 by 5 plus 1 divided by minus 2 by 5 plus 1 plus c. What is minus 2 by 5 plus 1? It is 3 by 5. So t to the power 3 by 5 divided by 3 by 5 plus c. 3 by 5 can be written as 5 by 3 t to the power 3 by 5 plus c. So now here what is t we have taken? Root x minus 1. So the value is 5 by 3 root x minus 1 to the power 3 by 5 plus c. So this is the integral value of the given function. So any function of the form f of x to the power n into f dash of x dx can be written as f of x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1, which you will apply for all these results. We will meet you in the next session. Until then, keep watching, keep learning, keep exploring. Thank you.